What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're in the car park by an E30, but that's not what we're working on today. Today, back on the rusty E46, and today we're going to be investigating the rear wiper. So you can see it's nicely sat where it should be. If we kick it off, doesn't quite have the full range of motion. Today we're going to look at how we strip that down, tidy it up a little bit, maybe just give it a bit more grease, see how it works. Right, so first you need to dismantle it. This sort of slides upwards. You pry both of these outwards. A bit tricky with one hand, I'll be honest. There we go. It's easy enough. So yeah, open the glass. If yours are seized, you won't be able to do this. Mine does this, and it's quite stiff in places. So that's what we're going to look to strip down. So once you've got this cover off, 30mm nut on there. There we go. So yeah, these typically shouldn't be too tight. And then there's a washer underneath there. It comes off. Don't lose those, obviously. Okay, so now you got wiper arm. You get a little screwdriver and twist it. You can do it, or you can get a little wiper puller, pull it off properly. There you go, wiper arm off. So in your boot, you should find two 10mm little nuts. I believe they just hold this cover on, I believe. Right, so these little 10mm, hardly any tightness at all on them. I think all they're doing is holding this little bit of plastic trim on. You've got like a little electric wrench. Make this a bit easier. There we go. What you could do is remove this entire thing, take it to your workbench. You do that by undoing this big, I think it's a 24mm nut, but I'm not sure I need to do that. So you can see this on the camera, but there's like a little C-clip. This little black C-clip with washer underneath it. That's the next part we're going to try and remove. So this little washer C-clip should just be able to nudge them up like that. And try not to lose it. There you go. Little C-clip that I've dropped. Ah, balls. I did not see where that went at all. So now there's a little washer underneath, which is little bit of a bitch to get out. But there you go. So you can see in here it's all crispy. That'd be why this isn't working as I would like it to. Just trying to get this shaft out. I know what the best way to go about it is. I think leverage is my king. This bit here. Right, so I've got it out of a lot of wiggling. You can see it's pretty brown. And the hole here, obviously not the best, pretty brown. I'm gonna run some cloth through there just to clean it. Just some spray. Same with this, I'll give this a good clean, make sure it's not brown anymore. And then we'll apply some grease, put it back in, hopefully it spins nice and freely. Pretty sure there's meant to be an O-ring on here. No, just a rubber O-ring at the end, stop any moisture getting in. Doesn't seem to be present. Hasn't come off, or at least I haven't lost it. Right then, guys, so I've got it out. See, there's a bit of texture on this. You can get it on the camera. Not likely about that unless I sand it down, to be honest. But I think as this goes in that, okay, I could just dab some copper slip on it. Which, if you don't have a copper slip in a bag, you're not a real mechanic, are you? Yeah, I could just get some of that on there. I've got a toothbrush here to apply it with, so I don't go all over my hands. But that might be too late already. Yeah, and then he can pretty much go back in the car and hopefully work as good as new. Right then, so I've applied a bit of copper slip to this. Some copper slip to the hole as well, if you can see that on the camera. A little bit in there. So now we can just push this back up through. Look how easy that is now. That was barely moving before by hand. Right then, guys, so he's all back on with the greased up nice O-ring. You can see this like moves by hand, didn't before, so that's good. So yeah, just gonna put the wiper arm back on now. So yeah, just that single that, then put the plastic trim back up on the inside, and then we're done. Right guys, so hopefully that's helped you out if you've got one of these where the rear wiper isn't sitting where it should be, or doesn't move at all. Strip it down, bit of grease, good as new. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you next time here at Keith's Garage.